Hello! I have a very positive message today. A very positive message. There's no hope. No hope at all. This is it. I mean, there are little hopes. Maybe if I get this thing or that thing, I'll be satisfied then. I get it, and for a bit, yeah, it's quite satisfying. And then this again, you know? It was well nice getting a phone first of all, that was quite special. And then it got boring, you know? I make a video, and that's fun, for a bit. But then there's this, boom, 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 boom. Currently hankering after female company, and like true intimacy, not just physical intimacy, though physical intimacy is nice. But I've had that, and there's still this. Yeah, this is it, mate. You're in heaven, or hell, whichever way you're looking at it. And it's like, I mean, people have these hopes, right? They're dissatisfied, and instead of getting to the root of the dissatisfaction, instead of kind of looking at the dissatisfaction, they're like, oh, I'll add this to myself. I'll add that to myself. I'll get this, that, and the other, and then I can sit down and be satisfied. And yeah, it's there for a bit, but then there's this again, and you're back to dissatisfaction. See, that there's no hope is bloody marvellous if you think about it, because hope really is a postponing device, or a kind of, what's that word? Procrastination, that's it. Hope's a form of procrastination. You constantly overlook what is, what's here, what's now, in the hope for something better. And then you just change the configuration a bit. It's dark and I was waving my hand in front of the camera. But you change the configuration of what's here a bit. You know, you introduce a bit of novelty for a bit. And then that's nice for a bit. And then it's just normal again. So you got to deal with the suffering at the heart. You got to deal with that. And it's like hope will keep you in that suffering loop. It will just keep you perpetually in it because you're focused on your hope. You'll be like, oh, and you'll drive yourself a bit nuts by focusing on it, you know. You'll keep scrabbling around trying to get it. Whereas really the best thing to do, the best way to deal with negative feelings and thoughts, I found for myself, the most effective way, and it doesn't get rid of them, nope. My way is much more powerful than that. It does not get rid of the bad, or the good. What it is if I'm feeling all anxious, or if I'm starting to feel tumultuous, just watch it. It's there, can't get rid of it. I tried getting rid of it, I tried the hope game quite a lot. I think most of us, most of our life, are hooked on the hope game. But I found a much better game. And it's a game. It don't matter if you do it or not. You don't have to do it. You can do what you want. But if you're feeling really anxious, really whatever the feeling is, if instead of trying to push it away from you, instead of trying to hope for a future yet to come, just watch it. Just study it. You know? Study the thoughts that are going on in your head. And how the thoughts interrelate with the emotion, you know. How sometimes you'll have an emotional kind of thing coming up, a feeling in the belly, so to speak, and then thoughts come up on top of that. You know, there seems to be a causation from the emotion, or the physical feeling, to thought stuff. And then the reverse is also true. Sometimes you'll think certain thoughts, and certain things will happen. You know, like say if you think about sexy ladies, you get a bit of a stir in the pants. There's no hope. And this idea of an afterlife, everybody's ignorant about that. There might be. We ain't got a clue. And if you were honest, you would admit that you're hiding your ignorance. You won't admit to yourself that you hope it's true, and that's the only basis you have for it. That everybody's running around. Nobody knows what the fuck's going on here. Nobody does. What the hell is it? What's it doing? Why is it doing it? I don't fucking know. But we hope, you know. There's this verse, not in the Bible, in a Depeche Mode song where it talks about if there is a God, he hopes that he sees through your eyes. And that's what we're doing. We're hoping that there's this being or whatever that empathises and sympathises with us. It might be so, it might not be so. I have not got a clue, mate, and I am not going to hide my ignorance behind this veil and try and maintain hope in that, which will just keep me agitated here. Why not be happy here and now, if you can? And I think it is possible, not in the actual sense of happiness as a particular feeling, but just letting it all come and go, not clinging to it. You can do that. In fact, you're doing it anyway. There is no way of clinging or not clinging. You can either dig what's going on, just say, oh, that's sad feeling that is, I feel a bit down in the dumps. And so it's I see ya. And then for a bit it's there, and then it goes, and then something else comes. Oh, I see you too. Oh, what's next? That kind of thing, The transitoriness of life, the insubstantiality of everything is actually in our favour. It's good.